Men, when was the last time you cried? I run a small photography studio that's always booked months ahead, so we don't usually accept walk-ins. One particularly busy evening, just 10 minutes before closing, a mother walked in with a little girl trailing behind her. She said, "I know you're about to close, but I need to ask for a special favor." I'll admit, I felt a bit annoyed at first, until the little girl peeked out from behind her mom's legs. I was stunned. She was so thin, with dark circles under her eyes, no hair, and a tube taped to her cheek. It was instantly clear this child was gravely ill. Her mom, trying to keep it together, explained, "My daughter saw one of your photos on the wall at the hospital. I know you're booked for months, but she didn't even need to finish." I realized there was no way I could let this little girl wait for an appointment that long. I'm a big guy, covered in tattoos with a beard, but I had to take a moment before I responded. Finally, I said, "Oh no, our regular appointments are for other customers. I've been waiting all day to take pictures of someone as beautiful as you." That made her smile so wide. I locked the front door and spent the next 3 hours photographing her in every princess costume I had. She loved every moment of it. When we were finished, she curled up on the couch in my office and fell asleep while I uploaded the photos. I asked her mom if she wanted any edits done, but she insisted they be left as they were. Apparently, her daughter had been worrying she wasn't pretty anymore. I promised to have the photos ready in 2 days. When her mom tried to pay with her credit card, I refused. She begged me to accept, but there was no way I was charging her. I sent her the link to the photos 2 days later, but never heard back. I could see she had downloaded them and just hoped. They brought her some joy. Almost 6 months passed, and one evening as I was closing up, a familiar face appeared at the window. I let them in, and the little girl beamed. "I'm better! Look, I'm better!" She had gained weight, and there was some fuzz growing on her head. Her mom tried to hand me an envelope of money, but I refused again. She insisted, "At least let us take you out for dinner," and that I gladly accepted. Now, 7 years later, I still have that photo of my once sick, now stepdaughter sitting on a giant unicorn hanging in the living room.